Created by Swery. Swery. We know what that means. Isn't that a club in the town? Okay. Now, Enakio told me in a dream to stop goofing off and take it seriously, which is so funny, by the way, that he said stop goofing off, because that's such an American phrase. I've never heard anyone in England or anyone in Australia say goofing off. Even to say it feels alien and foreign. He told me to stop goofing off and take it seriously in my dream. If you're here for the first time and don't know what the fuck is going on already, get used to it. This game is called Deadly Premonition. I think it was on PS3. We have learned, haven't we, PB, that PS3 games are intolerable to play on stream. But this game is really fucking weird. And I still don't know what it's about. My character... So I'll try and sum up.
Previously during the investigation.
Oh, yes!
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenland. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Yeah, don't forget about the coffee. Trying to sum up this first little bit is... I have no idea what's happening. I think it's allegorical, but I also have a theory that there's no allegory and it just is what is being presented in front of you, and it's designed to make you overthink. They want you to overthink, but really you just have to whatever. So I'm an FBI agent and I come to this town to investigate the murder of a girl called Anna who had, I don't know what they are, they look like painted fingernails in her mouth. And I guess there have been other similar murders, and that's why he came to the town, because he had like 3 baggies worth of fingernails. And it took 3.5 hours to get that much of the actual core fucking investigative story out. Like nothing happened. Seeds? Is that what they are? And then outside of that is just so much fluff. It's unreal. I don't know. There's like a small town, big city kid vibe thing. But also, for no reason, my FBI agent can fight ghosts. I think he's schizoaffective. He's got to be. PB likes this game. There's 2 reasons that PB will like a game. One, it just looks like Silent Hill 2, and she's Pavlovian trained to enjoy anything that looks like Silent Hill 2 and plays like Silent Hill 2, and so she doesn't even really know what she's thinking. Or 2, it's like really cerebral and really like well thought out, and there's loads of like specially chosen imagery and references and lots to unpack, and really cleverly made. So it's probably that one, but it does look suspiciously and play suspiciously like Silent Hill, kinda. PB does have a tendency to overthink, which means she has a tendency to overlove something that doesn't deserve it as well. So it could be that she will attribute things to stuff that doesn't deserve it. She'll be like, oh my god, in Japan, a green plant being present in this scene is really, really important, because in Japan a green plant means a shift and change in one's mental perception, and really they just put that plant in there as a Unity asset, and she has attributed now to this game something really smart and really clever that it didn't actually put in there, and so now she loves the game, but it hasn't deserved her love, and she will do stuff like that. So you got to be careful, because do not for 1 second think that PB, while obviously she is a genius, she does have a tendency to mistake her genius being projected onto something that isn't genius as the thing's genius. And that's something you've really got to watch out for with PB, that I've had to spend many years learning about her and trying to you know, figure out which part is confabulated and which isn't. So for no reason whatsoever, you have to fight ghosts, and my character talks to someone called Zach in his mind, and I don't know who Zach is. I'm guessing it's going to be like Polaris or something, like there's going to be a thing in him. It's either going to be just straight up what it is. There's a thing in him that can see ghosts, and that's why he can see ghosts. And it's called Zach, and we're supposed to believe that it's just like schizophrenia or, you know, schizoaffective or multiple personality or something like that. Could be multiple personality in a trauma way. PB likes trauma stuff, so it could just be that he created a persona. Seems a little obvious, but this game probably came out before. Yeah, that's the other thing you have to do. You have to be like, yeah, everything is a fucking, you know, persona now. So it's not exciting when they do it anymore. But when it came out, it was probably really fucking cool. So it could be something like that. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know whether we're actually investigating a thing or it's all in his head, or, you know, because sometimes you find out that all of this was fake and he's, you know, in a coma. Isn't this the room I came out of? I make that worse. I encourage her delusions. Yeah, she is. She does do that a lot, and I think it's probably something she's not even aware of. So now she's really gonna struggle every time she enjoys something. Silent Hill. Told you. What'd I tell you? Silent Hill. It's that woman. It's literally the woman from Silent Hill. Maria, maybe. Can't remember all everyone's names. Silent Hill 2. When I do my Silent Hill playthroughs, I'll have to play them all again. Oh, it just made me look over here for it. 10mm bullets, lovely. Forgotten how to do everything. It's been 2 days since we played this, and I've forgotten everything. Laura Palmer, is that her name? From Silent Hill. Woo-wee! Spacebar. Spacebar. Left control. This is how you shoot in this game, by the way. Absolutely horrendous controls. If I have to do any sort of like quick, if there's any actual boss battles in this game, we're in so much trouble because it is so difficult to play. It's unreal. The controls are spacebar to aim, left control to lock, and kind of moving around with the mouse, but it doesn't, it half auto aims. It's really rough, man. It's really rough. Hi Brad, are you alright? How's Emma? I don't know, you'll have to ask Emma herself. I'm okay. I do the same thing with other people's jokes. I will laugh and they're, oh my god, that's so good. It's mega layered, and they're like, what? So I end up people thinking people are so much more smart and funny than they are. I know, because you think I'm funny and I'm the least funny person on the planet. My world is not real. Yeah, that's very true. Which is your worst nightmare as well, which is even funnier, dude. Your worst nightmare is that you're living in an altered reality and you created that world to live in. You creating your worst nightmare is so funny, dude. Grow up. For real. Get your life together. It's fucking embarrassing at this point.
Amazing.
You wanna know Metal Gear Solid 2 fact, PB? That I found out.
Great.
I was curious about it. I googled it the other day. I think I knew it, but googled it again. You know, in Metal Gear Solid 1, I was just thinking about Wellbutrin. You know, in Metal Gear Solid 1, you can take, look at that.
Amazing.
Diazepam to steady your hands. That game came out in 1998, and all the Karens got into it and was like, this is going to make people take diazepam in real life to steady their hands, and that's not what it's supposed to be used for. And they basically fucking destroyed Konami for using diazepam in a video game. And if you use diazepam in the video game, then you're going to end up being, you're going to become a psychotic fucking killer like Solid Snake. And so in the second game, it's pentazamine, which is made up. They had to make one up. Pentazamine doesn't exist. And that is one of those things that I think is so funny in its layers. When you think about, take a moment to think about how funny that is based on the subject matter of Metal Gear Solid 1 into Metal Gear Solid 2. And how people perceived the game on top of a layer of the layer of it being just this weird propaganda machine, and you're kind of like, it's a take on gaming and military truth, I guess. Oh my god, it's so fucking good, man. But that's why it's called pentazamine. Uh-oh, she's gonna get me. Oh, it's really killing me. This is fucking... I'm going so... 2 hands! Who was it was telling me off for 2 hands? Wow, that's so difficult to do. So hard to shoot in this game.
Yes.
The nurse is in Silent Hill 2. Didn't even try not to be Silent Hill 2, did it? It's so good, dude. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about it too much because people will start talking about Easter eggs. Don't say anything about Metal Gear Solid in the chat room, please.
Nice shot. Great. Great.
The SpongeBob joke. There's a good meme about that online at the moment. This Stranger Things. I wonder if Daily Dana is a white girl.
Amazing. Great. Yes.
They game is a horrifically violent war crime, and they're worried about diazepam. Sorry, Karen, your son can buy a shotgun at Walmart for $60. Diazepam requires at least a $200 office visit and diagnosis. It's so stupid. I really love it. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Now I'm laying on the way. It's all good. Thanks for pleasing. You need to use one of those, and I don't know how to use items yet in the game.
Amazing. Yes.
Get your bitch ass hands away from me, boy. My name's Daily Dana. Human alien, actually. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Here, I'm gonna do an impression of Daily Dana. Oh my god, I'm so quirky and random. I do crazy things. I only have 1 shot of espresso in my mocha choca latte that I get from Starbucks. Oh, they do take 1 shot. It just takes forever to die. I wonder if that's a thing. It is in Silent Hill. That would mean something in Silent Hill, and I really can't tell if everything means something in this game or not. He knows me. I know you. I know all of you. And you know I know all of you. Because of how fucking stunningly accurate I get all of my... How do I use items? My predictions about what you are in real life. Oh, this is how I do it. There's no quick way to do it. How do I scroll? Oh, fuck. What did I do? I did something. Page up, page down. No. What's he done? Have I dropped it? Oh, okay, it's that. Alright, great. Cool. Okay. Small amount of health. These are different. Oh, that's a flare. Takes ages to load. Why is it doing that? Look. This isn't a lollipop. I'm not on the lollipop. I'm not on the lollipop. Why is it doing this to me? The most PS fucking Freddy sound of all time. And I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to Silent Hill 2 that I've ever been, and I don't want to stop playing somehow. Black coffee. Daily Dana just went.
Oh my god, no. You don't just need black. You have to get a latte and mocha chocolate.
It's covered with a white cloth. What should we do, Zach? Look underneath, of course. You got a card key for central building. Perfect. Why is this music doing this? I got a boss fight. See ya. Oh. See ya. How close can I get? Oh, it's in his mouth, dude. Dude, this is so difficult. Now you know how the ladies feel, huh? You son of a bitch. That'll teach him. Where was it? Up here. Bleep. Look, I should probably use another first aid item. If it will let me. Coffee makes it harder to become sleepy. Where is that? Oh, that's on the right over there. I don't actually know where I am on that scale. It's just under my camera. Isn't one of these a small... Recovers hunger. I thought one of these was a... Where's my... Wait, this is the stuff in my pocket, or this is the stuff in my toolbox? Oh my god, the controls! I feel like I need to find my toolbox. I don't know if I've been sending stuff to my toolbox or putting in my pocket. I've literally got no idea. The game is pure RNG. There's one. Let's find out right now. Aha! Yeah, take the item. Take the item. Take the item out. What is happening? It doesn't register, does it? Can't put stuff in. The guy pressing the bell in Breaking Bad. Yay! You just have to press it 4,000 times. No, I bet that's something they did on purpose. You know? It's gonna be something they did on purpose. Oh my god, I'm in the menu. Furious. PB, I'm gonna uninstall the game. If I quit because of some bullshit reason, that guy doesn't win. You know the guy that said I was gonna give up on the game? He doesn't win. Because it doesn't, there's no way he knew that was not what he meant. He doesn't win. Why are you drinking it? Oh wow, they're at max. Oh, that's not good. I thought that was the other way around. He needs sleep? Wait. I'm confused. Let's just see what happens if I eat the lollipop. I don't understand how that bar works on the right. I'm so confused by this game. It's unbelievable. I fucking cannot tell for the life of me. I also can't leave this menu, by the way. Just let me out. I can't leave. Oh, Jesus Christ. Clothing. We have no new clothing. How dare PB when she's like,
I'm getting frustrated because I don't know how to kill the Metal Gear. It's so frustrating. What do you mean I have to use a stinger? Why can't I use a tranquilizer gun on a giant mecha? This is so stupid.
Fucking bring me that clip when I'm in this fucking menu and this is her game. This was her. Fucking, this is her Metal Gear Solid 2.
It's so difficult.
Shoot it in the knee and then shoot it in the head.
I don't understand how to...
Just shoot it in the knee and then shoot it in the head.
There's so many and it doesn't... There must be something special to it.
Just shoot it in the knee and then shoot it in the head.
I don't understand why it's not...
You shoot it in the knee and then shoot it in the head. It'll take you fucking 5 minutes.
I can't think... It's so stupid. My thumb hurts.
Menu in Deadly Premonition. The menu in Deadly Premonition. Stabilizer. PB needs it so much. So manic energy. Yesterday when she screamed at the fucking... She screamed at the mission knife. I don't want to toolbox that. Toolbox it. She screamed at something. She's so much louder than the game. So you're sitting there quietly listening to the fucking... The game is like really quiet. The dialogue. Because it's a PS3 game. It's not her fault. This is just the fucking most annoying thing in the world. And you're listening to the dialogue trying to talk about something, and then something happened. Someone, like a picture of someone appeared on the screen and she went, "Ah!" So loud. The loudest thing you've ever heard in your life. And you would... It was such a fucking great jump scare. That was when I wrote Jesus, by the way. It was because it wasn't the classic PB fucking manic energy. Oh look, the clock is going. Huh, I wonder if that means I'm not moving around in the real world. It was Meryl's voice. Dude, it wasn't anything to do with anything other than the fucking sound leveling. Which is not your fault. That is definitely a PS3 game nightmare. It makes me never want to play PS3 games because they don't. It was when everything was leveled to like TVs and they hadn't yet invented sliders in the game for like background music, audio, dialogue audio, sound effect audio, you know. They just had, it's all on one thing and it's just horrific in 2022. But it's probably the most damage I've ever taken to my ears in one single moment. I know exactly what you're on about. It's horrific.
Bullseye.
Dead? Are you actually dead? Yes. Weird game, man. Look, that's coming through on purpose or not? I'm so sorry. I know well, you're always louder than the game. But once I came into your stream and was like, oh, maybe I should tell her, but then you were like, I want to be. You said that on the stream, and I was like, oh. She wants to be loud in the stream, which is an ego problem, if you ask me.
Great.
You know, no matter what happens, I should be more important in the game. I'm louder and more important in the game. So if I'm speaking, it's important that you hear me and not whatever is happening in the game. Ego. It's what we call an oopsie ego. A little bit of an oopsie daisy, oopsie ego.
Yes.
But that's allowed as well. Be quieter. Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, that fucking the meme. Duh! A smashed wheelchair. I think I see bullet holes. Huh. We got another person who can see ghosts and shoot them. Why do bullets work on ghosts? Have I got special bullets? My Dean Winchester. Push. Wow, I have to push them? Can't I break them? Yeah. Fuck this, man. We learned our lesson yesterday. Or the day before, whenever I played this fucking thing. Here we go.
Here! Over here!
Here's 3 games. Every character, because they don't have fingers. They're just hands. You know? Oh! Almost. Almost got me, bitch.
Yes.
You almost had me, you motherfucker. You bitch ass motherfucker. You almost had me, you bitch ass motherfucker. Look at that. Suppressions are clean. Suppressions are clean, clean. Suppressions are clean. This game also has like a weird open world aspect to it that I wasn't expecting at all.
Great.
In that he can like drive around and go places, but we didn't really do any of that. I saw it on the map, but I didn't do anything. Did I get it or not? Caning through my ammo. Miami. Miami. The tentacles concern me. Once again, we find ourselves in Silent Hill 4. What was the other one I played? Where it was like, oh, there's some tentacles in the game, and you know what that means. Sexual aspect. Although this game hasn't really... Oh no, it did have a weird... There was a bunch of weird moaning noises that sounded kind of sexual when we first walked out into this area. So we'll see, man. We will see. First aid kit. I love that the first aid kit is just like a basic bitch band-aid. The bed unit is retracted inside the machine. I can see something shining in the back. With the card, isn't it? It's weird how this is, it is a bit like Silent Hill, isn't it? Hentai, what? They always do it though, like usually tentacles in these fucking games ends up, there'll be a sexual element that comes out later on in this game. Write it down. There's gonna be a sex demon or something. Put money on it. Put your money down. Apparently they're just fucking weird. It just, that's what it means, and that's the end of it. They did it in Silent Hill both times. I mean, Silent Hill 2 is fucking horrific. Some of the scenes in that are fucking wild. And then they did it again in Silent Hill 4, but not quite as overtly. It wasn't as directly linked to the... Do you know what the best thing about this game is so far? Is that both times I've got the card and the door that you open up is right here, and it's not making me run down the entire level. Get the card and come all the way back. Chekhov's tentacle. 100%. That's what we call a Chekhov's tentacle. Although this could be tree roots. Actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I'm projecting because I've been watching too much anime. Which is very different. That'll be something to do with life, I think. There's usually... Tree roots are usually like taking life from stuff in an evil way. They do it in Naruto, and they do it in Final Fantasy IX as well. It's like sucking up energy, and if it's used in an evil way, it's because it's sucking up like life energy. So maybe that's what is happening here. It is roots, they're leaves, like, never mind. Scratch the hentai theory. He's got a fucking shotgun. Wood style jutsu. They're rooting over the garden wall. See? I can get some. I can get some. Come get some.
Huh?
Alright. You first. What would be great is if I could fucking... Are you dead? Ah! Son of a bitch. Shoot him in the dick.
Great.
Now, can I grab this? Oh, that's not a shotgun. It's just ammo. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, man. Oh, that's him.
Amazing.
You dead? You goddamn right you are, boy. Dropped. Well, my name not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, that was the best fucking... Stone Cold Steve Austin had the best theme in wrestling. The glass smash. And then it went... Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. He would drink 2 beers to that music. Dun, 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 dun. Lollipop. I think I've scarred my lungs, by the way. That day when I fucking damaged myself. Laughing at the cup noodles. I haven't recovered from it. I think I've got asthma now. I lay on my back and it hurts. Has the game crashed? Has the game crashed? Or is it loading something large? Crashed, hasn't it? For fuck's sake, bro. We fixed the crashing. Don't do this to me, please. Please, not like this. Please. Don't do this to me. Snake, my gun. Pass me my gun. I want to die with my gun. I think it's crashed my whole computer. I can't even fucking. How'd you do the thing where you move a thing? Windows left? No, Windows right. How do you do it? Alt left. Control left. Alt Windows left. You know what I mean, right? Windows Shift. Wow, it's fucked everything up on my computer. Great. Cool. Every window moved to a random position. Is there anything more annoying? When you have 46 windows open and it moves every single window into the most random place on the computer. Oh, playing old games, man. You gotta love it. This is fucked. This is beyond fucked. Great. Cool. Can't open Steam now. Love it. I'm really enjoying it. I really love it. Does I get to see you. I really wanted to let you know one thing. Just a quick word about something that I noticed during your emails when you CC and Sandra on those emails. Just be wary of your language, okay? We have to make sure, okay? I wanted to circle back and let you know that when you're emailing and when you CC Sandra on your emails, just make sure that the language you're using is appropriate for a workplace environment, okay? It's not a big deal. I just wanted to let you know that when you're emailing. So glad I don't work for anyone anymore. Okay, how far back do we have to go? When did I even save it? When was it even saved last? All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Imagine if it did that on TV. You're watching that bit where it goes, all characters in this work are fictitious.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
So loud.
I didn't
all of a
think
sudden,
you'd keep
for
me
no
waiting
reason.
in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenwood. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
Here. I have no idea how far back that is. Will it crash again at the same point? Literally just pressing the gamer keys that are on the left of a keyboard that you bind for MMOs. What are those keys called? Mine are G1, G2, G3, G4, and I've never used them ever once for anything. He quickly logged into his Realm Reborn. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly aggro. I'm gonna aggro, and then I need you to use the red card. If you could draw them over with the red card, and then I'll aggro them over. Yeah. What are they called? I just call them gamer keys. Hi team, have we worked out if it's a real game or not yet? No. We've worked out nothing, but it has crashed once already, so... Also, we did a whole section of the stream on Annie earlier on. You were a central and core segment of the stream earlier on. So hopefully that makes you feel absolute, just nothing but pure anxiety. Genuinely feel ill. It's because it can be only one of two things. Either we were talking about the fact that you joined TikTok, or I was simping. Both of which awful for you. Pick one. If you want to scrub through the VOD to find it, just look for the part of the VOD with the big sausage.
Huh?
You scrub through the VOD and look until you see the part with the big sausage.
Amazing. Bullseye.
Then, oh, you son of a bitch. Shoot him in the dick. Shoot him in the dick. Both can be true. I believe it was only one of the two options. But who knows? I don't even trust myself anymore.
Bullseye. Amazing.
When did it crash? Here. After I killed that one? It was collecting this, wasn't it? Tapping thing. Is he having a seizure? Is that stimming? Serious question. Is this connected to the hallucinations? Who's tapping? Didn't crash. I hope there's a phone through here. Is that gassing himself up as he shoots? Oh, I haven't even noticed him do it. Character. He taps his chest when zombies spawn? Oh. No.
Give up forever to touch you.
Me opening the door.
'Cause I know that you feel me somehow.
Me opening the door and realizing I look
You're
so
the
bad.
closest to heaven that
my
I'll
D&D
ever
slippers.
be. And I don't wanna go home
My
right
hair was all
now.
fucked up.
And all I can taste is this moment. And all I can breathe is your life.
Who would be standing before me but the most beautiful siren you have ever seen?
It's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me. 'Cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
What do we do? Is it going to crash at this point every time? It made it one frame further.
And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming.
It made it one frame further. Do I have to do the same bullshit? I can't do this. I can't do the 1 FPS fix.
When
There's
everything
no way.
feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And
I can't do it. There's no way I can fight things in 1 FPS. It should work eventually. Alright, fine. We'll just keep fucking doing it. You voted for this game. And none of you have even played it. I need to fucking long off the game vote. There's no point in doing it, is there? There's no point in doing the game vote. What a waste of fucking time. Why do you even vote? Why do you even do it? Why? Phoebe's favourite game, by the way. Just unplayable. Every time. She only ever wants me to play unplayable games.
Previously during the investigation.
My favourite game is You. It's a TV show, you fucking What a fucking idiot. Can't tell the difference between real life, TV show and game. What does that say about you? I've never seen it. I have no interest in watching it. Okay? Brad says this every time something happens with a Game Vote game. It's because I'm like, this is not fun to... I would leave. If I was watching a stream and they had to redo the same part 3 times, I've left. I've walked out, you know? That's why. I get in my head and I'm like, oh no, everyone's leaving, everyone's leaving, everyone... If I could see you all sitting in chairs in the audience, people are doing this. Everyone. You know, that's what's happening. People are slowly leaving. In my head, you're a big audience in the crowd, and I'm like trying not to focus on the fact that people are standing up and walking out, putting on their coats. You know what I mean? That's why this plays.
I'd give up forever to touch you.
Coughs directly into the microphone and then wonders why people leave. Oh yeah. This is long before we invented tapping. What does it mean? Maybe it's something he did as a child to make himself feel better, which means he is traumatized. Which means this is all in his head. Which means he is multiple personality, not schizoaffective. Which means Zach is a coping mechanism to help, so that he had a friend to talk to when he was younger. Or he is Zach. We got it. Solved it. You guys, this is why you guys shouldn't say anything in the chat, because I just solved the game. I just solved the game. Write it down.
Great.
Because there's no other reason to do that. I literally cannot think of a single fucking reason. Oh my god! Press N gun.
Bullseye. Great.
There's no other reason for him to be tapping his chest. It's so random otherwise. It's not going to be a thing like, that's how he powers up his jutsu. I guess it could be, because they could just make anything up because it's their game and they're allowed to. I'm telling you right now, boys, you watch. Can you imagine how annoying it is to watch a movie with me? That's why she left. The real reason. She got sick of me being like, yeah, Denzel Washington's a killer. And like, it hasn't, we've clicked play. Get all snug. Dude, that is watching a movie with me every time. You get all snug. Come on, baby. Let's make it all the way through. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. All the way through, baby. Push. Push.
And I'd give up forever to touch you.
Bro.
'Cause I know that.
For real? We have to just keep doing this? There's no way, man. There's no way, dude. Really? For real? Right, we'd get all snug. This is me getting snug. We watch a movie. We're watching a movie with Brad. This is how it goes. Yeah. Sit down, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, we've got drinks. There you go. There's yours. Put it there. Yeah. And there's your popcorn. There you go. You have that one. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got this. We can share those. Sweet. Okay, you comfortable? Okay. Yep. Yep. Got the lights. Yep. Okay. All right. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Comfortable? Yeah. There's a blanket. There you go. We'll share the blanket. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You ready? Play. Denzel Washington did it. And then the movie would end. And at the very last scene, Denzel Washington was like, I did it. I can't help myself. It's so annoying. It got to the point where Emma was like, write it down. If you have to show off so much that you figured it out. And I'd be sat there at the... And at the end, I'd be like, right, so you remember at the beginning of the movie, she's like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I got bored halfway through the movie and I stopped thinking about it anyway and I was on TikTok. So at the beginning of the movie, actually, you knew it was Denzel Washington because he pushed into another character by accident. I don't think that was on accident because why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense. It's ugly for the screen. It doesn't make sense. Denzel Washington wouldn't just push someone by accident. They would have reshot the scene. It would have been, if it was an accident, they would have reshot it. So oh, that just stuck out to me in the beginning of the movie. I would have retaken the shot. Why would they put that one in the final version of the movie? If it wasn't the fact that Denzel Washington was actually doing it on purpose. And if he was doing it on purpose, then why would he do it on purpose in the beginning of the movie? Then obviously, he was a bad guy. So he was actually planting on the person at that moment the ring. Yeah, that's right, the ring. He actually put the ring on the person. The thing that ended up proving in the end that he was actually the killer. That was the moment at the beginning of the movie. By this point, Emma's like this.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be.
That's why I started watching Korean TV, because I couldn't do that. I would just sit there silent, unable to predict anything, unable to understand a single thing that was happening. It was the most blissful time in our marriage. And I know on the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. If it crashes again, what do I do? For real. I'd make you write it down so we could compare notes afterwards. Well, if you're like me, we would just sit there and do it together and... Yeah, Keeper's always wanted me to say those words to her. What do we do? If it crashes again. Unless he has to do that to, like, sense stuff. It might be that he's not actually seeing them the way we're seeing them and he has to sense them. You know? I've been watching Bleach. Because that one takes him by surprise, like, after he stops tapping. And you can't fight the ghosts that ain't coming. Or the ghosts when you don't tap your chest. Uh-oh.
Amazing.
You dead? No.
Amazing. Nice shot. Bullseye. Great.
Got a plan. We go straight here. After this, we have to do the 1 FPS trick, and I'm fucking dreading it. It's gonna be so difficult. What if I skip that? And then skip the next one. I tried skipping the movie, the second one, as well. What do we do, boys? I don't know what we're gonna do now, boys. Do I have to do the crash fix? Google it. I think this is what it was talking about when we did the crash fix the other day. There's a crash fix! She screamed. Dave wants me to play this video. While we wait. There's a crash fish and you're just talking about how smart you are. What have I done this time? I didn't talk about. I've never mentioned how. I tell you every single day that I'm a fucking complete re. Yeah, I can't help falling in love. Well done. Dead on. They told me to keep playing and I would go through it. That's why I did it.
To let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say.
Where's this crash fix, PB?
You never
Don't get distracted. This is on while you waste everyone's time.
What a wicked thing to do. To make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you.
I would marry that man. I'm telling you right now, if this man wasn't Jack Black and he walked up to Daily Dana in the street, she'd call the police. 100%, you know? The Stranger Things thing.
Nobody loves no one.
The thing in Stranger Things where everyone was like, oh my god, I love the guy. The one that plays D&D. The one that's the DM. You know? Like, I love him so much. Like, I can't believe that they... And, like, they were 100% the girl in school that bullied the kid that played D&D. They met that kid. We all know Eddie. And you know for a fact, dude, that they wouldn't fucking go near him in real life. Until they were too old. They dated the fucking jock. They had 3 kids at 18. And they fucking hate their life now that they're 38. They're like, it's crazy, my boyfriend's such an asshole. Yeah, he always was. But you wanted the pretty boy who didn't have to form a fucking personality. Because he could throw a ball. I'm sorry, PB, are you ever sending this fucking crash fix? Or are we all just going to sit here in absolute fucking silence? Fuck! Absolutely made it up. Absolutely made it up. I'll find it myself. Alright. Do I have to Google it myself? Crash fix. Deadly Premonition Hospital. And I wanna fall in love. Wanna fall in love. When I wanna fall in love with you. Windowed mode is the answer apparently. That I can do. Windowed mode. No, fuck PB. She's a fucking nightmare. The worst person ever. Don't talk to her anymore. Unsubscribe. I hate doing stuff multiple times. It makes me so angry. Let's go. Windowed mode. Actually, it looks so much better in windowed mode. It's crazy.
Previously, during the investigation,
The graphics, the everything looks better in windowed mode because it's not. It's all sharp, you know, when you shrink a fucking crappy looking thing. this doesn't work, we're going to play Power Wash Simulator for the rest of the week. For the equivalent amount of hours that it would take to finish Deadly Premonition. And as far as anyone is concerned, whenever they come in, we played Deadly Premonition for 38 hours, you know. Yeah, we beat that game. There's VODs, and it just says Deadly Premonition with a Deadly Part 3. And it's Power Wash Simulator, and no one is ever allowed to mention. You know. I should put on Pan some food, right? Keeper. Saucy. The rare saucy keeper. In the chat over here. Teasing everyone. Did it switch sides? Or is it just small now? It must be warm where you live, Keeper. The idea of not wearing any pants right now. Horrific. Imperial Dawn, are you still in here, by the way? Because you resubscribed at the worst moment and I didn't say thank you and I planned to do it and then I didn't do it. Isn't that the worst feeling, PB? Someone resubscribes and you're like, oh, okay, I'll get to that in a second, and then you never do. And you feel like a piece of shit and you hold that guilt in your heart for the rest of your life. I've been wearing 2 pairs of pants. I've got 2 pairs of pants on as well. I've been wearing 2 pairs of pants for the last... Oh, Jesus. Game. Come on. Arsehole. I fucking hate this game. That's it. I did it. That was the hatred.
Amazing. Great shot. Great. Yes.
It's better be mind-blowing when the reveals kick in later on in the game. PB. Better be.
Great shot.
I hate wearing 2 pants. I hate wearing pants in bed as well. I've been wearing pajamas to sleep. I can't stand it. That I saw one of those autism TikToks that everyone just immediately diagnoses themselves with having stage 6 autism as soon as they see a TikTok where they're like, oh yeah, I also drink water. But I saw one where she was like, I fucking cannot wear trousers in bed. That is just the wrong type of textures. Couldn't agree more. And I've had to do it. 3 pairs of pants. 3 pairs is too much. You'll give yourself a fucking hernia. Oh, didn't do nothing. And I wanna fall in love with you. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's try a different one. And why don't we try a different one then? Guitar fix. Vista Surface Pack this time. Last time it was Windows 95. Okay. Where are you now? Little planet. We're in the sea. Under the sea, where are you now? On the planet. I want you where there's something inside of me. I'm faded. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Or literally stop. Windows Vista. We're on Windows Vista Service Pack 1. And if we have to go through every service pack in Johnny Blam's dictionary, we do. Dude, the Johnny Blam's reveal last night in Metal Gear Solid 4
Previously during the
that was my favorite thing that's ever happened. It was a dodgy joke to make because I knew that the guy's name was Johnny as well. And I was like, that's Johnny. And then I rewrote it and was like, hang on. Johnny, and then I wrote Johnny Blam's Poo Rock. He's in the game. If any of you mention anything about Metal Gear Solid, you get banned. You're not allowed to talk about Metal Gear Solid in the chat. I would imagine the Switch port is much better. As in emulate a Switch on my computer and use and play that. Or actually play on, I don't know, on a Switch. Can you even capture a Switch? I'd be surprised if you can. Nintendo shit is fucking bollocks to ever try and capture. It's awful. Why isn't anyone allowed to mention anything? Spoiler reasons? Yes. Pumpkinberry in the chat there is currently playing through the Metal Gear Solid series. And the first thing that anyone ever mentions about Metal Gear Solid every single time is a spoiler. Because the bits that stick in your mind and you remember from playing through Metal Gear Solid are like the big spoiler moments. So as soon as you mention Metal Gear Solid, someone's like, yeah, and it was crazy when that... Insert like the fattest spoiler of all time. It's wild. So we've been carefully spoiler guarding PB. We're almost there. We're almost through. It's almost over.
Huh?
It's absolutely insane, actually, how rude people are with the Metal Gear series and how quickly people will just default to a spoiler as their first message. It's fucking wild. And they're like, oh, I did not realize that I wasn't allowed to. Dude, don't just assume. People that just assume are the worst type of people. You know? Think before you say literally anything, ever. Crazy. And people do not apply their brains. Just apply your brain even slightly before you open it. Open your mouth. Or I will open your brain. But god damn axe, motherfucker. That's the one I'm playing, Biz. Here we go, Windows Vista. Oh shit. Here we go again. Next, crash fix in the list. Windows 98 ME. Let's go. Windows ME. Wait. Yeah, Windows ME. My favorite Windows.
Previously during the investigation.
Jesus Christ. Also, it went back to full screen mode on its own. The game. The game went back to full screen mode on its own. So, all good. It's fine. And then we'll try the controller hack. Wow, not even making it around the corner before it crashes. Oh, struggling so badly. Keeper being told to put clothes on. Anyone still in here? You can't skip this one, by the way. This cuts in. Really, I think we should kill this geezer on the... Oh, this part you can skip, huh? Okay, thought it crashed. No. Once more, you open the drawers and you pick some trousers to put on.
Yes,
Keeper, put on some clothes. Why won't you put on trousers? Your roommates, they're looking at your legs, and your legs need a shave. Listen to me, babe, you gotta buy a razor or you won't fit into global societal standards. Come on. It's crashed before it even got into this part. Gonna take my own life. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm sick of doing this fucking shit. bullshit, man. Come on, man. I'm not installing a third-party app. Oh, wait, what was the other one, Kyria? Playing controller mode? It's impossible to play, though. Because it won't let me play it with a controller. I guess we can try it. Let me take it out of Windows ME mode. Big old band. Oh wait, hang on. I've seen two that require a restart of the computer, which will end the stream, so I don't want to do that yet. Fuck yeah, boy! You goddamn right, boy. You goddamn right. I said. Johnny Blams, I said. You goddamn right. Goddamn it, boy. I guess you're not ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
Previously, during the investigation.
Johnny Blams. That one went out to my good friend Johnny Blams. Unplayable. It doesn't move. I mean, is he moving? Is he moving forward? He's trying to run. I guess we have to... This is fucking gonna be grueling. Well, goddamn down now, boy, Holly boy. Over the holidays, I went to a tractor-owned supply store to get something for ice bathing, and this man had the most thick accent in the very suburban area, and I thought, by the way, because it was your dad. Unplayable. We're never gonna get there. I'll see you when you get there. If you ever get there, I'll see you when you get there. Really, the most excruciating part of this part of the stream is the fact that I'm constantly singing because I get bored and I start singing. If I get bored, I'm singing and being annoying, or if I'm scared, I'm singing. That's the rules. Another reason why she left. And she took the goddamn kids with her too. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose the fight as well when I finally get there. Oh Johnny Blam, blah 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 blams. It's amazing you're still trying. I mean, what if this is the fix? Like, what if this is the fix? Time moving faster. I think it's stuck, but it's signified by the clock constantly going round. Because if time was going that fast, every time he saw a ghost, he'd come out and the world would have fucking completely changed around him. Like that Orville episode. Wrong way. God damn it. What an epic way. That little maneuver is going to cost us 7,000 years, or whatever he says. Interstellar. Oh, I walked the wrong way down the corridor. Is this the correct way? I can see at least 700 people messaging me on Discord, and I can't click it, because if I click out of this, it's game over. We're stuck here. Don't you fucking leave. It's me gripping your arm. Get the fucking... Don't you fucking go anywhere. You stay right fucking there. Don't you fucking leave. We've come this far. This is watching... This is what it was like watching PB fight Metal Gear Ray. Perfectly timed card. So, how was your weekend? Spellwind's back tonight. Who's excited about Spellwind? Everyone's like, what the hell is that? I don't even remember what that even was about. The fact that it has my name under the health bar makes me wonder whether I'm going to switch to Zach later on. Because why would it need my name under there if I wasn't going to play a different character? The things you notice when you're forced to look at nothing. My internet turned off like whenever it was, like a month or two ago, and I was just looking around my room and I noticed all the things that I needed to do all of a sudden. I was like, oh, there's a crack over there. I need to paint over that. That's me right now. We just have to get to that door. Once we're through that door, we have to get halfway through the room. And once we're halfway through the room, we're good. I'm gonna get bodied in the fight. Who's having a great time in the stream today? You having a great time? Glad you voted for this? Huh? You glad you voted for this? Homelander in the hallway. The controller stick. I have to keep moving the right controller left and right or he doesn't go forward. Pitsky gifting subs. That's what I want to see. How women feel during a woman trying to reach orgasm is a woman reaching this door. I'm also making the same movements. Almost there, and I'm done, honey. Bye. Puts on his hat and coat. I'm just going out to buy a pack of smokes. Never comes back. Being in it, trying to run in a dream. How it is like watching PB fighting Metal Gear Ray. Where are you from, Lolly? Because you ain't English. Where are you from? Foreign. Which foreign country are you from? Gabriel's are the best ones. The way he titles the streams. Go into the Clips channel and look at some of the names that he's got on there. It's fucking unreal. I love it so much. My favourite thing about him. Doesn't matter how good the clip is made, it's the way he's written it. Italy. Yeah, there you go. I didn't pick up the key. And not one of you said a fucking thing. Oh no. I don't know what to do with this feeling. I don't know what to do with this feeling inside of me. I don't know what to do with it. Oh no. Oh no. Don't know what to do. How do I process this one? Holy shit. Holy shit. Is it quicker to restart? Oh, fuck. Literally having sex with a man. Fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. Again. There's no way this is the one. What was the other fix I had on here? Hold on. I got another one here. I have no idea. All of the crash fixes are the same, or install this thing which requires a system restart. Any sparks of genius from the chat? Oh, bloody orcish, for fuck's sake. As if my day couldn't get any worse. You know? I heard the PS3 version is stable. Everyone said that the other day. It wasn't, so it's your word against theirs. The 1 FPS fix. Oh yeah, what was? I guess that's what we have to do. That's the final. It's the final countdown, isn't it? What was that one? That one was 1 FPS fix was set it to compatibility Windows ME, run program as administrator, and that was it. But we kind of tried that. What else was there to it? There was more to it, right? Let me Google it. If I go through my history, I'll find it. shut the fuck up. Shut up right now. For some reason, it's running. And I don't know why. Something has changed inside of me. And I don't know why. It's struggling a little bit, but I mean... You know? Zerebrit, imagine raiding into that! Uh-oh. We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to Earth, who can tell? Huh? Huh? What did he say? He said, put me down?
Great. Bullseye. Great. Great.
Like a toy, or like, put me down, kill me? Oh, it's the final countdown. This is about the 5th time we've played through this part of the game, because it keeps crashing after this next cutscene. Well, after the loading, actually. During the cutscene after this one. I mean, I have no idea what to do now then. This has been so many. That I'm lost. With what to do next. It can't get past it, can it? No matter what I do. The only other option is to try some of the uninstall ones. What's the time? I guess I can try and troubleshoot it off stream, because I have to basically restart. The only other fixes I have that have come up have been install this requires restart, install this requires restart, and another one that just says restart the whole computer and try again. And sometimes it just works. Well, we've had a great time today. Really love it when stuff doesn't work. And no one's going to come back tomorrow. No one's coming back tomorrow, you know? Because I wouldn't. Momentum. Destroyed. What do we do now? What do we do? Try and putting someone else's save. But do they have a save for that moment? It's not like everyone's played this game. We tried launching it from the file directory. Yes. That's an idea. Did you redo the other fix? I've done about fucking 14 fixes. Restarting the computer has worked for me at this part, but I don't believe you will get through the rest of the game with more of the same issue. That's the fear, isn't it? It's still raining. I did everything I was supposed to. Rain sounds. This is what we need. We need rain sounds for sleeping. For us all to calm down. The import save fix worked on other games for me before. Yeah, but you have to get a save file that is from this point. Do you think that there's one online? No one's even heard of this game. It's not like you can get it's not like it's Chrono Trigger and everyone's got 1,000 save. There's a fan-made 4GB patch that should fix some of the crashes. Yeah, I read about that one. It fixes the memory leak stuff, but that's not gonna necessarily help me here. The memory leak we fixed, it seemed like, the other day. I think that's the fix we did the other day, was the memory leak one, which is why it was so horrific. There's a video that says you can delete the 3D9 in the game directory. I can cut it out. Let's see what you're saying to me now. 3, and what's that under? Oh wow, this could be anywhere. Save data, Redist, updater. Hang on, what's it called? I'll just search it in the fucking 3D9. Doesn't exist. What chapter are we on? I have no idea. 1. A hospital. Emulating the PS3 version is the only way forward. Do I still have my PS3 emulator installed? PS3 is a bastard to emulate, I hate it. The other day, this is TMI. I'll save TMI conversation for when we're playing Power Wash Simulator. So, what is the PS3 emulator called? PS3 emulator. There was a weird RPC. RPC? That one I recognize. D3. Well, that should still have found it, right? Yeah, I don't have that installed. Ugh. Hang on. Is this what? This Biz.
See, the rain is nice, but see, I don't really like getting wet. What in the world? No, I went under the awning. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair.
That's so depressing. Depression. Wow. It's actually really fucking good. I've never seen that. That's amazing. Didn't even check. Biz. I need a game save for after the cutscene. Where are you linking these? Just link them in Discord. In the general. Oh, you got him here. Download this file agree and download. Download. Download begins in 14 seconds. The song I have in my head is that song by Camila Cabello that I listened to after my breakup, because I listened to things like Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran and that song Happy, but not the one. And I'm sing along when happen, not that one. The one by Yellow, Marshmallow. Happier.
Lately, I've been thinking I want you to be happy.
And I listened to all of these really triggering songs the other day. Basically, I have a playlist on my computer that is the music I listened to, so that I didn't listen to my own music after. Alright, let me save this one and replace it with this one. That way it didn't ruin any of my music, because I now can listen to my own music. I'm not crying, my throat hurts. Okay, I'm not crying, guys. And what I did was I listened to all of this music that was not my own music. That way, when I went back and I listened, when I listened to my own music, it isn't ruined forever. So because I was like, I wonder how healed I really am. Let's do a stress test. I did a stress test mentally, and I just sat and listened to that whole playlist. It's only about 20 minutes long, and I just hit play on these old songs, on this song playlist I listened to for about a month of music that I would never normally listen to see if I could come out of the other end of it and not be a fucking psychotic, suicidal mess. It was fine. Lately, I've been. Now this is I'm loading it up one more time. This is a save file that I guess is after the hospital. I don't know what that cutscene is that we're gonna miss, but anyway, that's the most psychotic thing I've probably ever done. Just like willingly put myself in harm's way to see what, just science, you know, doing this fucking insane amount of hard work and then sciencing it afterwards is wild. The next stress test is hanging out with Emma. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna hang out at some point and I'll just say resume. Or wait, do I have to, am I supposed to be selecting a chapter? I'm scared this is gonna fucking, where am I in the game? First day of investigation, autopsy report, Muse's gallery. Autopsy report we did, right? So episode 2, chapter part 1. Are we in the Muse's gallery? Is that where we are? Chapter 8. Crashed instantly. Crashed instantly. At least it didn't waste any of our time, that's true. But yeah, one of the reasons I did the stress test, this is so random, just bring up for no reason trauma. was that I was like thinking like, what if I go out and they just put on like one of these songs? You know, I'm like hearing one of these horrific songs or whatever. Dude, one of them that I was listening to, obviously all music is about breakups, you know? And one of them was this song by Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran where it goes, I see how they love me. I see, that's just life, baby. Yeah, love came around and it knocked me down, but I'm back on my feet. That one, that's just the worst song you could ever listen to when you immediately get into a breakup. You know? You said you hated the ocean, but you're surfing now. That one. You know that one? Anyone? No? I said I love you for life, but we just sold our house. It's the fucking worst song you could ever listen to. We were kids at the start, but guess I'm grown up now. Could never imagine never having doubts. Dude. It's got the bit where Ed Sheeran when he goes, keep dancing, yeah. Keep dancing, yeah. He does that. Now I'm out dancing with strangers you could be casually dating. That's what I was listening to. They hide it in the catchy upbeat tune. Dude, I just listened. That's all I listened to. I was listening to whatever was on the radio that was like shit I would never fucking press play on ever in my life. Never. Because I knew I never had to listen to it ever again. I'm trying to fix this thing still, but I don't think it's going to happen, is it? What do we do? What the fuck do I do? I guess we have to do these other fixes that require me to restart the computer. Save data, delete that one, replace it with my old one, put that back in there just in case, so we know that's my actual save file. Okay, cool. All right, that's that fixed, unbroken. And then deadly premonition. Where's the one where it tells me I need to download shit? This was the other one. This one's just fun to listen to. I don't know what it's about. Couldn't care less. You know? This is the cover version because I can't play the real one. Download DP Fix. Oh, it's just so much effort to fix. I fucking hate these ones. Like this is the fucking fix. Download DP Fix. Change all of this. Download the improved files and change them to this. I'm lost. I'm lost. I can't do it. Sweet FX. DP Fix. It's just like so much effort to fix. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not doing the coding fixes. Remember when we did it for fucking KOTOR? Greg, I exclusively listen to Epidemic Sound. You know a song I found yesterday that I haven't heard in years? This one, remember this? What is it? What is this? Winner gets a fucking lollipop. Winner gets a lollipop. Can you guess it from the first like chunk? Dude, unlocked a fucking... You remember this fucking thing? This is the only song I know by them. They had a fucking... there's a fucking violin. It's the only song by them. They didn't release any more music.
If I can find you now, things would get better. We could leave this town and run forever.
He's done it now. He's done it in one. This, I don't know how this is going to sound.
Lately, I've been thinking.
Listening to this when you've broken up with someone. Me laying on the ground.
I want you to be happier when the morning comes and we see what we become.
You know?
In the cold light of
Me
day,
for a month.
we're flaming the wind on the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. 'Cause
You know?
with all that has happened, I think that we both
Stretcher.
know the way that this story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind.
Every now and then I was like, I have to stand up and do a fucking stream, you know? This is me, watch it.
I want to raise your spirits. I want to see you smile, but know that means I'll have to leave.
Every day. For 6 months.
I know that means I'll have to leave. 'Cause lately I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier when the evening falls and I'm left
Cool version of it. I like it.
thoughts, and the image of you being with someone else when it's eating me up here.
Just sitting there in a breakup in the middle of this.
We ran our course. We pretended we're okay. Now we're free
The
to
marshmallow
together,
version is the only one I know, Johnny.
away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute,
I don't know why I was listening to Bastille
change my mind.
and
This just
Camilla
don't
Cabello,
feel
and I was listening to other shit, but I deleted the original playlist. I had to recreate it for science the other day.
to see you smile, but
So I was like, well, I'm not gonna be insane. I gotta delete that playlist, you know. I was waiting for it to come up in my the Spotify year in shit, you know. Oh, remember when you really enjoyed this song?
lately I've been
The black and white manga image
I want you
of
to
the most
be
horrific thing you've ever seen.
I want
That.
you to be happier. So I'll go.
Horrific. This song is horrific to listen to. You just broke up with someone.
I've been thinking.
A song called Artificial Suicide.
I want you to be happier.
There was a lot of music I was trying to listen to, but I just couldn't because it was putting me in too much of a low mood, even though I was enjoying it. One of them is a band that Leah got me onto, and I've been listening to them now. Dayseeker. You listen to Dayseeker? I've been into that. I've really been enjoying them now, and Leah reminded me that I had tried listening to them in summer, and I couldn't do it. I got into Godsmack over this year. Never listened to them before. Got really into Godsmack this year. I couldn't listen to too much Sam Fender for a while. Mogles wouldn't let me at one point. Mogles was like, "Oh, Sam Fender just dropped a banger," and then she went, "Oh wait, don't listen to it." She was like, "You don't worry about that." I was listening to a lot of Rammstein because it was just like get up, fucking dum, 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 you know, just be a machine music. Get up, eat food, go here, do that, start stream, finish stream, go there, do this, make sure that's done, finish that, you're good, go to sleep, get up, dum, 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 you know? Like that was eventually where I got into my head, was just become a machine. that just a survival machine. Just make sure you're eating food, and then you do the water, and then you go there, and then you walk the dog, and then you know. And Rammstein was so good for it. It was wild how good Rammstein ended up being for me in that at that point. There's a good fucking cover of one of those that I've been listening that I listened to, because obviously you can't really play Rammstein. This one? No. And yet, yes, it is. So which one is it? This one? Instrumental cover. I was just there every morning, just like, I versucht. That was good for a little while. I had an Auto Bridge album come out during it as well, and I just had to suffer through some of the Auto Bridge songs on there because they kind of hurt me a little bit. This shit is so good for like just fucking go. You know? First it aus Licht. Not even correct. I've not listened to any of Till Lindeman's solo stuff. And I really actually enjoyed a Godsmack album that's one of the newer ones. I think it came out like 20, you know what? I don't know. So I was last on the Godsmack train. You know, I'm the last one on it. And it's the one that's got a white album. When Legends Rise, it's called, which came out in 2018. So no one's heard of it. And there's some fucking good tracks on there. Bulletproof was just, I don't know, it was a good point. It's a good point to get into new music, is when you're going through a breakup. But what you don't want to do is get into new music immediately after the breakup, really enjoy it, and then 6 months later, once you're kind of healed, when you listen to it, it transports you back into that frame of mind. So I waited, and then I was just listening to a lot of heavy music when I was going through the I'm sick of feeling like shit phase. Eventually I got bored. I was like, I'm bored of feeling like shit. Like, I'm actually just bored of it at this point. And I'm gonna get rid of it. And that was when I started listening to a lot more heavier music. And I was listening to new music because there was absolutely zero attachment to it. But also I was past the point of it being a thing that would ruin me if I listened back to it now. I've never listened to Meshuggah. I know. I had a friend of mine who had a tattoo and I still didn't. Dude, what a fucking absolute beast. Yeah, dude, fucking hell yeah, boy. I wanna yeah, man. Dayseeker is a good one as well. Dayseeker sounds like this though. So if you listen to it for an entire evening. It's cool, but you end up getting kind of melancholic, like a melancholic feeling when you're listening to it, and it will fuck you up if you listen to it in the wrong frame of mind for too long. And that is where you got to be careful. I feel like if you listen to too much, it's just emo, you know, there's an element of emo to it. I've been enjoying it recently. I quite like it. I'm a fan of the sound. It's called Dayseeker. Dayseeker. And Leah put me onto them fucking ages ago, and then I went away, forgot they existed, came back to them, and sent one to Leah and was like, hey, you should try these out. And she was like, uh-huh. Oh, right. Okay. Power Wash Simulator. I'm on career mode. We're doing Clean the Fire Station. I've done some of it. 92% done. We'll do this until PB goes live. Is she even streaming today? I don't know. It's Spellwind Day. This is way better than Stardew Valley. TMI time. Well, I'm already on it, aren't I? I've already told you too much. I see it. We're in here. I've already done the main thing. This was what I did during PB's Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough last night. Are we done with breakup advice? That's really my only good breakup advice, I think. I think that... I remember telling me and Liam went out for... when... not... I don't know when it was. At some point after my breakup, me and Liam were in a burger place in Brighton just chatting, and one of the songs came on. I don't know what it was, you know. Feeling like a psycho freak sometime. And I laughed and he was like, what? And I was like, this song is a song that I listened to when me and Emma broke up. And he was like, right, okay. And I was like, because I didn't want to listen to my own music and ruin it forever. Because if I knew that if I listened to my own music, it would spoil it, and I'd come back to listening to like Alter Bridge or, you know, some other fucking shit that I listened to, and it would now remind me of this pain that I felt. So I made a new playlist of like random songs that I found in that moment, and obviously they were just like popular songs, and I was playing a couple of like tap games on my phone just to keep my brain off of thinking, and some of the songs I pulled from that were some of those songs and shit like that. And now I haven't spoiled any music for myself because I waited, and eventually I was able to go back to listen to my own music without it being associated with this breakup. And he was like, I remember the look on his face, I'll never forget. He was crestfallen, and I was like, what? And he was like, God, that's genius. And he was like, I ruined some of my favorite songs forever during my breakup, and I wish I'd done that. And I was like, yeah, man, you can't do it to yourself. Because it will, man. Music will fuck you up, dude. It will remind you too much. I mean, I have a lot of songs that remind me of very specific moments in my life, both good and bad. But smells and music are really too powerful to fuck with. And you want to listen to like all your sad music. I actually didn't give into it this time, which I think I'm quite happy about. The last time I went through any sort of breakup, I was in my early 20s. And so I didn't really know any better. And you want to listen to all the sad, you know, you want to put on Phil Collins and just cry, and you want to, I don't know what that is. You let yourself feel pain and almost encourage it, because you will put on the saddest music of all time and just sit there and dwell on it forever. And I didn't do it this time. I really just, like, I felt obviously pain, but I was like, I'm not going to bring on extra pain. I'm just going to try and figure out how to get over it. And I didn't do it this time. I'm fucking so happy. I think it's probably the best decision I made during the entire breakup was not to ruin any of my own music. And then now I have these like random new songs that I had that are completely associated with that time. Like there's no way I'll ever be able to listen to that fucking random Camila Cabello song without thinking about that point. But what I wanted to do when I listened to it the other day, and even just then, was just to see what happens. Like, am I tricking myself? Am I actually over this thing? Does it bring up the memory? And how destructive is it for my thoughts and my feelings to go back to that point? How much work have I really done, and how much am I telling myself I've done, but really I'm concealing it, and later on it's going to come back and get me? These are all questions I wanted to answer, and I was like, well, I guess why not run a very dangerous experiment, you know? And I was like, really, I felt okay enough in the evening of running that test and listening to these songs that I knew that the worst that could really happen was that it would put me in a bad mood for that evening. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's give it a go. And it did. It made me feel a bit weird, and I felt very conflicted, actually. I felt both very sad, and also I found myself singing along to the songs, and I was like, well, I can't feel that bad. You know what I mean? I have to do shit like that as well for myself, where I have to go, well, I don't feel good, but then I have to go, but you're singing along. One that I've been doing lately is, oh no, what if I actually, you know, deep down I'm just hiding all of this anxiety, and secretly, you know, I'm some evil part of my brain is waiting and biding its time to get me later on. And I go, well, I've been sleeping. If I really secretly was suffering anxiety and there's a part of me that was just kind of biding its time, I wouldn't be sleeping. It would be getting me, it would keep me up subconsciously. And I've been sleeping, so there's your evidence. You know, it's like I have to give myself evidence and go, look, you're fine. And you have to I have to reinforce that shit. Because I don't trust my own brain. Like, my brain says, yeah, we're fine. I'm like, yeah, are we? You know, because you've lied to me before, motherfucker. You'll get me to do some fucked up shit, motherfucker. I don't trust you. I need some evidence along with this conjecture. Please. Don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Like I said though, man, I feel fucking so different. I feel like I've transformed. I think on the outside I don't feel any different at all. And I probably don't appear too different. On the inside, I actually feel like a completely different. Like if you went, oh Brad, what we actually did was a soul exchange. I'll be like, what? Yep. So you actually have a different soul inside you. The spirit that's like running this system here is different. I'll be like, oh, I would believe that. I go, yep, that's exactly how it feels. I'm running on a different operating system. It hasn't changed anything about how I interface with the world, really. And how the jokes I make and the personality or whatever. But I feel so different. This has been a very transformative year for me. It's weird how I can do stuff like that now. I would have been fucking terrified to try listening to that music for science a little while, like, you know, really up until the last few months. Listen to some Disturbed at work. That reminds me of being in high school. Yeah, Disturbed reminds me of a generalized part of my life. I don't have too many specific memories associated with Disturbed, which I'm quite happy about because I really like Disturbed. The 10,000 Fists album reminds me of going to university. That I was listening to that and Five Finger Death Punch. So whenever I listen to two Five Finger Death Punch albums, War is the Answer and I don't know the other one. They both remind me of going to university, because that was what I listened to on the way there for like for ages. 10,000 fists in the air. That album and 2 particular Five Finger Death Punch albums remind me so much of that point. This is spiritual music playing. Logan, thank you for the 29 months. My God. And the bear that cares, thank you for the 8 months. I'm in my own fucking little world right now, aren't I? Power Wash Simulator is so dangerous for streamers. Unless you're a comfy girl streamer and you do it every day. You're used to lying to all of the fucking viewers, you know what I mean, Twiggy? That new Soul OS, yeah. And my mother pulled me aside and made me listen to Down with the Sickness with her present. Really? That's fucking random. I don't know who got me into it. Actually, I think I discovered Prayer. It was on like Scuzz or Kerrang or something when I was a kid. Remember those UK people? And Prayer came on. Dang, 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 dang. I love that fucking song. And I was like, yes, this. There are certain songs where I listen to it and I'm like, this is exactly it. Whatever this is doing to me is exactly it. That's Prayer. A weird little chunky fucking... the sound. I was vibing this music, sorry. I thought it was like too fucking weird and meditative. And then I immediately went to another. All of Final Fantasy 13-2's OST is fucking weird sounding. And all floaty, dreamlike, floaty boy music. What happened to Deadly Premonition? There's a fucking point that we can't get past. It keeps crashing, so I'm going to try a couple of crash fixes after the stream, but they require me to restart my computer, and obviously that will take the stream down, and then I don't really want to do that, so we just thought we'd do some Power Wash Simulator until PB goes live. Alright, now where the fuck is there a dirt? This is the worst bit. I kind of wish it would let me get to this point, and then it would just let me have it, you know? I just need to go out there, don't I? I used to watch Kerrang and Scuzz instead of TV for actual hours. Yeah, man, I didn't watch any real TV for a long time. It was either music channels or sometimes my sister would be home and we'd watch TV shows. Like The Hills and stuff, and we'd watch it like a comedy, and it was legitimately the most fun ever. I reached that. Office cladding. What the fuck is office? What is cladding? What's the office? This is Deadly Premonition. You fool. Yeah, I'll try and get it fixed tonight. If it does actually fix... Ah, that's cladding. Gotta go back up there over now. Bad TV and music, yeah. Pretty much. All my TV viewing for years, really. That was part of it? I guess so. there you go. Look. Is that it? No. I don't see any dirt on it anywhere. Aha. There you are, you son of a bitch. Oh, boom, there we go. And then the drill tower ledge. Let's start a new one. Is that going to be right at the top? This game is the best. Watch a stream and or podcast and you know where it is. Boom! You get the fun part. Hi Felix K, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, old pal, old my Netherlands pal. You want to go the emulator route because you'll have more issues if you play on the PC. So we have to start the whole game again tomorrow. No one's going to watch me play it again. Are they? Emilixly. Thank you for the 19 months. Old buddy, old pal. I've ever done power washing IRL once. And it was maybe the most satisfying thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Me and a bunch of my friends just played with it like a toy because it was just, we were like, what else can we power wash? Because all we were supposed to be doing was this one patio, and we were like, what else can we power wash? Because we had it for the day, we hired it. We just found anything. We power washed like an entire street. I feel like I'm lucky that so many people were even interested in watching Deadly Premonition in the first place. Let alone like, hey, you want to watch it again? Worst thing. You want to watch the worst thing ever again? I mean, the payoff must be amazing. If it wasn't a PB suggested game, I'd be like, we're playing something else tomorrow anyway. I wouldn't even continue playing it. But there's gotta be, like, the payoff must be worth it because it's a PB suggestion. Otherwise it wouldn't, and this is not, I would never, you know, because you know me by now. If you don't know me by now. The worst way to start the year, just pure anxiety. Viewer anxiety. You will never, ever, ever know me. How's it's not done. Are we not down to the last 3 bits? Fender exhaust. Exhaust? Which part? Sidecar seat. Which fender? Yeah, this bit. What? Underneath. Right, thank you for the last 19 months. You are welcome. I'm sorry, I'm so sad to be honest. I'm going to ask Dan. Well, did Dan finish playing it or did he install an emulator as well? Because on Steam it says Dan has only got 6 hours in the game. But Pony has 25 hours, so he managed to beat it. Really, I should message both of them. I don't want to do any of these. PS3 emulator speedrun, yeah. I mean, I guess it wouldn't take too long to get back to where I am at if I skip all the cutscenes and just kind of like I know where to go, you know. Oh, the upgraded power wash is not working anymore. Wow, even this one. Horrific. This is the heavy duty power washer that I bought. Stop. Yeah, I think I can probably get through it pretty quickly. We'll see tonight. If I can get a fix working, great. If not, I'll figure out how to emulate. I hate emulating PS3 games, though. These big metal things where the stuff doesn't come off the metal, it's worth buying the metal stuff, isn't it? The metal, cleaner fluid. New Wave tried to kill the metal, but they failed as they were stricken down to the ground. Grunge tried to kill the metal. Ha 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 ha. That they failed. As they were thrown to the ground. I don't actually know which is which, you know. It's a mix and match song. I'm excited to watch more Bleach. Oh my god. I actually haven't hated the beginning of Bleach. I was told that it was a little bit boring for a while, and then it gets, like, it goes fucking pure goated at one point. And I know that it becomes, like, Bleach Shippuden in, like, 2014 or something. I'm kind of looking forward to whenever it stops being in 4x3 and just, you know, is old looking anime. But I feel like I've got about 6 years of it looking like that. So I'm not holding my breath, really. New season is hype, dude. You know how far away I am. How many episodes of Bleach are there? 1,000. Bringing up the fucking new season in here. What a fucking asshole. This guy. I'm gonna hit this with. I'm gonna buy a $10 metal washer. Get all the basic grime off and hit it with a $10. Know what I'm saying, ladies? Boys are getting excited in the chat. Exciting when you can justify a $10 washer, you know? Metal cleaner. Oh, I have to buy the fucking cleaner because I bought a new hunting power washer. Is it this one? What's this fucking thing called? Prima Vista 3000. Turbo nozzle. £600 for the soap nozzle on this. Damn, son. We got it. Man's got it. We need the metal cleaner. Look at that. Just dissolves it away. It's fucking beautiful. It's a thing of fucking beauty, that is. Get you all fizzy in the right areas, doesn't it, ladies? All fizzy. You know what's really annoying is when it doesn't work. Oh, there you go, because it's run out. I bought 2 of them. Now we should save some for the top because we've got to do all of this. Lots of filler arcs. I heard that like Bleach was actually one of the better ones in terms of filler not being just the worst. It's also one of the better ones for just watching because it's just press play and there's like there's no order to watch stuff. You can watch the movies whenever. Shit like that. And the filler episodes don't feel like filler episodes. Like Naruto filler episodes are just life-endingly horrific. I hate them. Boruto is one big filler arc. And then it just gets absolutely fucking... It goes godlike for 5 episodes. And then goes back to being one massive filler arc. And then goes godlike for 5 episodes. It's fucking annoying. The only reason I started Bleach is because I couldn't get... I was watching Boruto as my like background TV show. And it just stopped working. The player stopped working. And I was like, well, this is horrific. And I was going to watch I've only seen the first season of 86. I was going to get on with 86. And then I was just watching Bleach. Like, I just was like, what have I done? And I found myself watching Bleach. And that was all that happened. Like I was overtaken by a fucking entity. I quite like it. I'm never going to watch One Piece. I'll get 2 of the big 3 down. And Dragon Ball has obviously been done. I thought Dragon Ball Super was finished as well, which is really funny. Apparently it's not. Dude, Brad, the TikTok you sent me of the anime fan will be me in 3 months. 100% that's why I sent it to you. Worth investing in a Nintendo Switch? No, because it's so hard to capture Nintendo Switch. You have to buy all sorts of extra shit. I've got a couple of good animes on my list I'm looking forward to getting into, but I know are going to require a little bit of brain. Did you start Bleach from episode 1? Yeah. Where else would I start it from? I know it's long. I put it on under no illusions that it's just a fat shonen. I can't be Tuesday Grey. She's watching Naruto again. No. No way. How do you mind? What's up, thunder? Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. I appreciate your existence. Thanks so much. I don't know what I did. Did something. I saved Orkish's life. He would have been stuck watching some of the worst anime you've ever seen in your life. Now he's watching Jujutsu Kaisen. You done it yet? He's on the Mappa Big 3. He's doing Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen. Mappa kind of have a big 4 because they have Vinland Saga as well, right? But we don't talk about that. The way it fits in my narrative. There are a few things I love as much and I've already forgotten stuff. Yeah, I get why you're doing it. Divergent, but I couldn't do it. Void Smoker, my friend. Not a prime sub, but a prime number nonetheless. Oh my god. I couldn't name one prime number. 3. Am I right? No idea what it is. A number that can be divided by itself or something? Is that what prime numbers are? I don't fucking... There's no way. God said, this boy will never understand numbers, and in exchange he gave me the most incredible ability to understand social interactions and social cues. So, you win some, you lose some, you know? Was this wheel not done? Do this side. Fog light? The fuck is a fog light? A fire truck. That. Boom! Speed run. The metal cleaner was what did all the work there. Also give you that fat cock and always being right. I know, man. I don't think I'm always right, though. I did watch a TikTok the other day where they were like, do you know someone who says stuff and always thinks they're right? And I was like, me? And then I was like, well, do I really actually? You know? I always tell you people I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about and you shouldn't listen to me. And then I give my very strong opinion on something. And then I'm like, but also, you could change my opinion. You could change my opinion. If you just gave me a really strong case for something, I'd be like, okay. You know? When you watch those videos on the internet and it's like, well, the conservative government believe in... I'm like, all right, hell yeah, man. Let's fucking go, guns and Jesus. And then 10 seconds later, there'll be someone who's on the other side. It's like, you don't understand. Gender equality is not about... And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't even think I'm a boy anymore. And I'm like, fucking so easily swayed sometimes. You just have to give a really strong argument. And I just fucking believe it immediately. And I fall in line. I know no one like that for sure. What? Strong opinions? You're the fucking... You've never given an opinion on the internet in your life, then. One way to split your audience is give an opinion about something. Ven is the guy in that fucking video where he's like, give an opinion. Give your own opinion. You know, the Key and Peele sketch. That's Ven. He does a bit right at the end where he's like, don't look at me. He runs away. That's just being a reasonable human, though, letting someone change your opinion. Right, I know, but I was worried that I was a narcissist. Because TikTok told me I was a narcissist and I believed it. Because TikTok will diagnose you with everything. TikTok will get you with everything. Let's clean the USB. Ven is also the thing that we said the other day, Orkish, where there's the guy's comfy streamer. Like, you know, you get girl comfy streamers, and they have the fucking, they're under a fucking pink and white blanket, and the back wall is like a bright purple, like a purple and purpley blue color, and they're playing fucking Stardew Valley, you know, comfy streamer. And the guy equivalent is the streamers who talk about having a 1080 and shit. You know, they're like, yeah, I got a 4080 and it's running on a... That's... Ven is the comfy streamer. The boy comfy streamer. That's what Ven is. He's a comfy streamer. But it's the boy one, where you talk about the rig. And like tech and stuff. You know? Like, if I wanted to go to a stream and talk about computer parts, I'd go into Ven's stream and just go, so Ven, the graphics card, I've got an AMD Ryzen motherboard with the... And I would just fucking... And then he would... And then let him and his chat devolve into that conversation. Boy comfy streamer is boys that talk about the parts of the computer. Girl comfy streamer, girl in a blanket playing Stardew or The Sims. And that's just what it is. And you can't argue with it because I'm right. I'm always right. It's the boys comfy streamer. It's the same thing. And either way, the audience is 100% boys. Either way, the audience demographic, 100% male. I'm going to throw up. My lungs hurt today. I really think I did damage to myself that day. Holy shit. What if you're talking about graphics cards in a comfy blanket? It doesn't exist. Never been done before. What the fuck is this? A penny farthing? Yes. Dude, this is how we get around in England. Main mode of transport. The United Kingdom. To this day. Ah, chip chip cheerio. Bibbidi pop. I'm just going to bibbidi pop pop down to the shops. Bibbidi pop. Ye old shops along the cobblestones. Actually, unbelievably annoying to clean for some reason. I can't even see where the spray is going. See that, ladies? Need some more of that metal spray. How is this standing up by itself? God, you are the worst type of person. The video game. You know it's not real, right? If you want to be pedantic and annoying, it's a video game and it's not actually real. Do you know that? Like, well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Well, we said the same thing. We said the same thing. What I said to you that was annoying was just as annoying. The worst type of comment for people that, like, what? I don't think that would actually work in real life. Because, dude, PB's Metal Gear streams. They're like,
Well, I think that's against the Geneva Code. Do you know that actually that's not, you can't actually use white phosphorus. That's a war crime, and hey, everyone's got a fucking mech. In the video game. Also, there was a psychic guy flying around. Jenna. Annoying.
one comment is fine, but like people that really get into it. Jesus Christ, you know. When you really mean it. People that really mean it. People that are just like, how is this standing up? Haha, it's so stupid how it looks. Look how stupid it looks. Like, yeah, okay. The people that really mean it.
How is that standing up? All known laws of gravity actually pertain to the fact that...
Every 5 seconds when I was playing Tomb Raider.
Wow, how is she alive?
Yeah. I'll tell you how. A video game. Not real. Okay. That's the end of it. Not real. Actually not real. What you're seeing. So, it's the end of that conversation. And if it isn't, find the largest body of water and go to the bottom of it and stay. How about that? Where on the cunting handlebars does it need to be cleaned? Here? The bit that I've sprayed 500 times? Where? Why isn't it possible? To make it stand up. Why isn't it possible? It just isn't, you stupid bastard. The seat support.
Ah, what a wonderful looking penny farthing. Oh, it's been completely cleaned up. Ah, look at that. Also, the penny farthing is magic.
What?
Well, look at the way it's standing up. Clearly it's made entirely of magic. Magical pennies.
Wow, it's so annoying. I hate cleaning the cars and stuff now. I actually like the big cleans. Like the most fun I had was the skate park. I loved it. It's the most fun I've had in the game so far.
Grandpa Miller's car. Grandpa Miller's shit everywhere on the car. Grandpa Miller's...
This is not Grandpa Miller's car, dude. Destruction Derby. What a game. Destruction Derby 2. Fucking absolute beast. You know? Alright, well, this one goes out to my good friend Venelis. Gonna be full screen? Yep. I guess tune in tomorrow to find out whether I was able to find a way to get the what's it done. I'm going to give it a go now. I'm going to try 2 fixes, and then if they don't work, I will just install the PS3 fucking emulator and get a thing for that. We'll see, man. We'll see tomorrow how it works out. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. So yeah, Thursday, Deadly Premonition. Hopefully we'll continue. I hope that that isn't too annoying, and I know people probably can't be bothered to watch it anymore, but yeah, we'll see, man. Fun stream today. I enjoyed myself. Thanks so much for coming out and watching the stream and participating and things. It does make the stream more bearable. And I hope you had a decent time, and I didn't share too much information. And I'm going to go and listen to my Camila Cabello CDs, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for hanging out, boys. Peace out. Bye.